to meet Scott Township Board of Trustees meeting. This is our annual meeting as we get set forward this coming year. Every year we have to nominate the positions. We have two positions that we basically nominate, and typically the trustee starts out with starting this meeting, and so we'll call this meeting to order. And I need nominees for the advisory board chair.
Well, we're just so happy with what we've got right now. We don't really cut at the end.
So would that be a nomination for Eric Brewer?
I think that's an overwhelming support. I think.
Is there any other nominees? All right, we'll consider that closed. All in favor?
Aye. Did you eye that?
Yeah. Same old crap.
All right. All right, now, Mr. Brewer, it's your opportunity to take over as we now would be electing the advisory board secretary.
Taking nominees for advisory board secretary. Floor is open.
Boy, I'm really good at this. I think John Bell's just doing an excellent
I'll
job.
second that.
I abstain.
I abstain.
Any other nominees while we take the vote by John?
John abstains.
I
Aye.
make a motion that Eric remain as president of the board.
Oh, you already did that one.
Oh, we did?
Yeah.
We already did that one.
Okay.
The nomination floor is now closed. I think John is now the advisory board secretary. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Against?
I thought I heard you said that. You said that in your head, didn't you?
Now we go to election of advisory board secretary. Open the floor for nominations.
What are you doing?
We got that one.
Oh, no,
we just did that.
we just did secretary.
The next would be the
Nomination of financial.
financial committee. So
I didn't know we had a financial committee.
in the past, that's been Mr. Bell and then myself.
I make a motion, we let that, yeah.
I second that.
Sure.
The floor is now closed. Take a vote on that. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Against? Now we have a review and or approve 2026 salary resolution.
And that's a form right there.
You might explain that a little.
Yeah, so there's three positions we've only been paying two. That's the and it's the same outline when it was started, but the trustees rate is $4,800 in for compensation. A trustee member is $200 per member, and that would be the same as previous years.
We need to take a vote on the resolution.
I guess, if you're happy with it, I guess I'm happy with it.
Well, that's what we voted on the budget, so.
Oh, I guess
Yeah.
it is. Oh, it's,
Yeah, so we typically try to do it that way and keep it that way. I think eventually we're probably most other trustees have continued to up that just to make it attractive so somebody would actually want to do it. But yeah. But I think for this next year, but as well, we'll discuss that.
as of this year, it's.
I think we should probably be there.
Let's go ahead and take a vote on that. We'll have a motion to Neil Himes accept the resolution as presented. I second that. Any other discussion?
Second.
No discussion.
No discussion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Passed.
And then if you guys could, if you'll sign that, and then I will attest to that, and then that is a form that I will upload to Gateway with our other forms that we have to upload. The only other new business that I know of, we do this every year. I use my home office basically, and this is what the previous ones have done, $100 a month. For rent with that, and I think I don't know what the predecessors have done, but I never do mileage or anything like that when I do things. So basically, the salary and the rent is the only additional expense for us.
Supper, we don't get a supper or anything.
No, sometimes water and chocolate. All right, so
I make a motion to approve the rental of the trustee's office as presented.
Second that.
With a motion and a second. Any discussion? All in favor?
Yeah.
Aye. Pass 3-0.
and then we might want to go over
Do we?
if we get approved last August.
We skip down the minutes.
Yeah, minutes then.
The minutes
From last
finally
meeting.
prepared by John Bell. I make a motion to accept the meeting minutes as presented.
I'll second that one.
A motion second. Any discussion? All in favor, say aye. Thank you, John. Appreciate it.
Thanks, John. I appreciate your work on that. If you guys could sign, I just need one of these signed. And I will upload that also to Gateway.
Oh,
This one.
oh, I just, yeah, sign that one. Keep that one.
Thank you, sir. I don't know if we have any other old businesses.
I'm not aware of it.
I guess one topic again, guys. And I let the try to reach out to Mike Burkett too, but with the new job change, I appreciate you guys accommodating me, but I got to try to find somebody else to do this gig. I mean, it was okay when Eric and I were both working with South, but it's a lot.
Well, I had told you, I said, I am gonna retire because I'm just getting too old.
Yeah.
You're as old as I am, I know.
Yeah, I had my fill with handing out other people's money as a DAV, so.
Oh,
I know, and it is quite a bit. I mean, not to whine about it, guys, but there's probably at least 2 or 3 times a month I'm running to people. Most of them it's the apartment at New Market, the areas
Really?
that's
That's
asking.
what-
That's the biggest group that asks for money. There's a few outside of that, but most of it is there. And then
ask for heat, for money for heat or?
mainly
I
they
don't
want
have a
rent
problem
with
helping
that.
people that can't help themselves. I
Right.
do have a problem with helping people that won't help themselves.
Correct.
There's a lot of that.
Yeah, and that's what there is, an application process, and I think
They have to do.
they have to provide a lot of documentation. And yes, that's the vetting process they have to go through, and that's what takes so much time going back and forth, explaining to people that no, we can't help you because, and then sometimes it's like, well, you really gotta keep a job. That's some of it. The other part, I mean, there's a lot of bad choices I'll say people make, because then I feel bad for some of these young ladies that they have maybe 1 or 2 kids from 3 or 4 different guys and aren't paying any support.
I am gonna
So-
make a plug here though. Hoosier Heartland, they're offering their finance courses to anyone that wants to take them.
Yeah, I saw that. I got that email from them.
And they're also, I guess, getting pretty heavy into the schools of teaching the kids finances.
Yeah.
They need to know it.
Yeah.
And then the other thing with old
So
business.
what are they asking for? Just money for what? I mean,
Oh, so most of them that ask, they from the New Market, they're asking for rent help. Most of that, because a lot of that's tied in. The others would ask for heating help, that might need some help. And, and those are the ones that most of the time it's 1 or 2 times that they ask. I normally don't like to do it more than once, because then it's like, okay, we helped you. Now you need to, and I put them into community action
back to your
programs,
door every
the
month.
Salvation Army. So there's a lot of that we provide them some financial assistance, but more kind of to your point, I try to educate them. Here's some avenues that you need to consider. And then sometimes it's just, you can't afford to live here. I mean, that's where some of it's like, you need to apply for Section 8 housing because of where you're at. And so sometimes there's that budgetary items that I go through with them and help them out. But, I think that we got to figure out how we want to continue to move forward, I guess, too, because, if they're going to, because we've been good stewards and John's been on this board longer than anybody, but now they're saying if we have a budget surplus, we're supposed to give a certain percentage, as we voted last meeting, to the highway department. So still figuring that stuff out. That will come after this 2026.
And we know how well they manage their
Right.
finances.
Yeah, I really don't know if they really want that.
No,
I think it was just something that somebody
think the
passed a
party
bill
lines would be-
somewhere.
Party lines would be happy just to get a hold of
It was at state level, actually.
Yeah.
It was at state level. It
State did.
involves all counties and all townships.
Yeah.
So somebody got their hand in the milestone.
Yeah.
But that takes effect 27.
Yeah, that'd be based on this. So for we, like most schools or entities that we do, we have to do our end of the year report, and that's due in March. So I'll be working on that. We just closed out December, so I'll start working on that. It normally takes quite a few hours. It's kind of amazing, and I'm not whining, but that's where it's hard to find somebody that wants to do this, because you have to run it just like we do with schools.
Right.
Every month you have to upload the information on the 15th, and then keeping track of all your ledgers. So, all right, we're ready to close.
Motion to close the meeting.
Not a second.
Meeting is now closed.
Hey.
Yeah.